going to learn if this statement is true or false. Can you train an employee new skills? Is it even possible or is it impossible? Do you believe that a person is born a leader or are they simply born with given talents? To answer this question, we're going to discuss what it means to have a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset and how both mindsets may determine how successful your organization can be. So what is a growth mindset? We're going to open up the chat box right now, and I'm going to ask for the participants to describe this picture right here. So if you're looking at this picture, the first 3 or 4 words that come to your mind, write them in our chat box. And what comes to your mind when you see this picture? How would you describe it?
There are a lot of answers. Tree as its potential visions of greatness, potential opportunity growth. There is a much beneath the surface. Aspirational, things aren't what they seem. Incongruent. Those are the keywords that people have written.
Awesome. So if you looked at this picture and you thought about, and I think we had a few people mention potential, if you mentioned growth, if you mentioned development or resilience, then you pretty much defined the concept of a growth mindset.
Opportunity for growth, reflection. There are more, a couple of more. So
we have Dr. Carol Dweck is one of the world's leading researchers in the field of motivation and is the Lewis and Virginia Eaton Professor of Psychology at Stanford University. And she has coined and defined a growth mindset as the thought that there's always potential to develop intellect, to increase talent, and to adjust moral understanding. So that's our definition of a growth mindset. But we're going to look at what it means to have a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is a different person. With a fixed mindset, they believe that their abilities and intellect are fixed or inherent. A person with a fixed mindset does not believe you can teach a dog new tricks. The entity theorist believes either you have it naturally or you don't. So we can start to see the difference between the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So what do you think? We're going to open up our polling question. Do you believe that employees can expand their intellect and talents with hard work and dedication within their organization? And we have the majority of the polling results saying yes, that they do believe that employees can expand their intellect and talents with hard work and dedication within their organization. We're going to go on to our next polling question. Do you think that employees are born with natural intellect and no matter how hard they work, they either have it or they don't? And so our polling question says that no, you don't think that employees are born with natural intellect and no matter how hard they work, they either have or they don't have it. So here's the good news as Dr. Hahn switches to our next slide. Whether you answered yes or no, as I mentioned earlier, this is a no judgment zone and there is no right or wrong answer. You're right. You can be both. Growth mindsets and fixed mindsets can be placed on a continuum, with one end representing fixed and unchangeable traits, and the opposite end representing the ability for development and improvement.